Right, so I've replaced my cycling helmet just in case. Jaro, the manufacturer, I emailed them and asked them and showed them the video of when it was hit with a bottle, and they said, yeah, replace it. So I've done that because you don't know what's if there's anything inside. It looks pretty okay, but you never know. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to drop a bowling ball on it and see how tough it is. And maybe that can simulate some of the sort of weight that you would get if you were flying over the handlebars or something, or if you was flying into something that was freaking pretty solid. How well will it stand up? I don't think it'll stand up very well at all, because it's a false economy, these helmets. They work at a slow pace, but I think if you're going to have a big impact, shit, even motorbike helmets crack open, and motorbike riders, they lose their heads, right? So this bowling ball versus a cycling helmet, the weight of you crashing into a moving object or at speed, and some of the speed that people ride, I think it's just going to break really easy. So let's have a look. Always make sure that you've got the camera running. What you're seeing here is about the 4th attempt. And it's just cracked, yeah, but it's standing up really, really well. More than what I freaking expected. Look at that. I'll put it on that just to simulate something being inside a head. But like I say, this is not the first freaking drop. The first drop, it dented it a little bit. Hardly anything. Now you can see that, look, I'll keep on doing it and it's still standing up. It's just not falling apart. So that's pretty amazing. But like I say, I thought I pressed record and I didn't. So always make sure you look at the timer when you hit the record button. Look, it's cracked inside, but it's still actually doing something. I'm eating my own words on this. I am. I'm totally sold on the strength of these helmets. I'm blown away by it, to be honest with you. I thought I would drop that bowling ball from head height onto that helmet and it would just split right open, and it didn't. The first hit that I did on it, it did not split right open. Like I say, look, how many more do I keep dropping on it, and it still just doesn't. I thought it would just fall apart in two. I thought it would just crack open and fall apart, and it doesn't. It just keeps on freaking going. I put it at different angles. Look at that. It did hardly anything. Because what I was trying to do there is I was trying to show you what it was sort of like on the first one. Like I split there. Look, you can see it. It has split right open, but not like I thought it would. I thought it would fall apart like bloody, when you get the polystyrene and you just pop it apart. I thought that it would do that, but it's not. I think you could still wear that and get a little bit of protection. Not even much, but it's still held together. Like I say, I'm bloody amazed by that. I'm just. I'll go trying to dent the front of it just to see what clean bits is left, because like I say, I messed up the freaking recording. Remember on the first hit, I looked at it and I was like, what the heck? Didn't even like, now it's not going to go like that because the force is different, the way that it's all gone down on the sides. It would be in your head. That's why I put that thing inside. But you can see that when you do that, it dents down, but it didn't just collapse to the ground, did it? That's freaking amazing. I thought it would have been flat as a pancake. I thought that bowling ball would have just crushed that straight down and it would have made it touch the concrete. But it don't. I'm not going to get too much protection out of that, but look how tough it is. So you can imagine what it was like the first drop. It just keeps on going. Yeah, they're designed to give way, to absorb the impact. That's the point. The force goes into the helmet and it's absorbed by the helmet, and then it's dispersed, and the energies doesn't go into your head as much. Like I said before, I was a bit of a skeptic on these helmets, but I'm pretty impressed by what it can do. Sometimes you have to experiment with these things yourself just to prove it to yourself. Bits are falling out now from the inside. still holding on. It's like, when does it fall apart? And I'm dropping this bowling ball from head height. And bits are falling out.
It's fucking amazing.
So the only thing that you don't get with some of these helmets now is, because they're the old design, is you don't have the MIPS system, which is where it works against the torsional forces. When your skin hits the ground, it's designed to rip. Yeah, it's not scientific, but it's interesting to see. Yeah, it's starting to fall apart. There you go. But how many minutes of freaking this, and how much continued force is it going? It's only meant to survive one. I'm amazed. Yeah, like I was saying, the MIPS system, where it moves and twists around your head, so it doesn't give you a whiplash or anything. Those are pretty good, but they're like £200. I know you can't put a price on your life, and you should really maybe get the best helmet. But it's like £200? Fucking hell. Is it £200 safer? I don't know. But I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, wow, what a well designed helmet.